Hello and welcome back to Senalux, where let's hope that it's actually recording. And is it? It seems like it may be. OBS, hopefully you are working. Okay, so we got some white lights this time, and we need green, blue, red, RGB. Unfortunately, that's going to be some difficult mess because you know, these colours that can create green. That's blue. They're far from the right colours at the moment. Okay, green we need to awkwardly get behind there. Right, that's an easier green. So I need to actually turn one of you into red and not that. Okay. If we focus one colour at a time, it might be a bit easier. Okay, so green, I mean, we don't want green to go into that. We want green to go up there. Perfect. Right. So that's that light. That central light, perfect, goes straight to the central thing. That seems correct. Next, we want reds. So, I mean, yellow. Refract back up. That gives us reds. And if I refract that like that, red goes into the thing. And then we just need blue. Which would suggest that I need to cut... Okay, we've duplicated too many... too many angles. Okay, so we can get blue. We just can't get it to its goal. Because we've used way too many elements. Okay. 1 to 9, 10 to 0, plus 1. Okay. I see how the shards work now. Okay, so. Blue. Dabba-dee dabba-die. I mean, we had some blue. We've got some other blue. If I can refract that into double duplication of blue. Can I get a permanent cycle here? Okay. So it gives us green into the goal instead. Which isn't ideal. But maybe it gives us a different green. Okay, so we might have a different green going into the goal now. Which means if I keep you blue... we can just get blue into the goal. Almost. Almost into the goal. If I had a better angle. Oh, that works. Are you the wrong shade of blue? What? I'm sorry, you gave me the wrong shade of blue. We need that shade of blue. Okay. Now, unfortunately, that breaks everything. We need a different shade of blue. Okay, we've got a little bit of red. Also, we've got no red going to the goal. So that one works to give us green, right? Seems like a messy way of getting green. I can probably tidy it up a bit. Way too many mirrors used to get green. Okay, so that gets green. You want to turn into that blue. Then I need to somehow remove that. Yeah. Okay, sorry for the silence and concentration. Okay, so we can rebound that along it and give itself green. That we don't want to go into there. We also don't want that to cancel out into that. Right. There has to be, I mean, I could actually pivot. You are now green, because that's smarter. And then you need to become red. Which unfortunately means... Yeah, I feel like that one is destined to become red. It just seems like it has a smarter path. Okay, obviously we use this one instead. Okay, that becomes red. Red might want a strong pivot. Okay, so we got red to the goal, we got blue to the goal. Then all we need to do is get green. Which means we have to divert you before that, into that, through there. Which uses way too many mirrors. And then hope that that can blast it to the goal in any way. Which it of course cannot. We need another strong. Which isn't going to work, is it? There's way too many elements on the screen for having just woken up with interrupted sleep. For sure! Sleep deprivation doesn't make you good at puzzles at all, right? These aren't rotating. Okay. So, I mean, if we start again. Right, click resets. Quick reset for a click reset. Or click reset for a quick reset, whatever you want to say. So that's an easy green. You know, sometimes the simplest solution is the best one. Okay, so if we pivot into that, or not. Okay, that might work, yes. Keep it simple, stupids. Okay, what am I doing wrong there? I'm making green, of course. That's where I'm going wrong. I meant to be making a different colour. I meant to be making blue. They're all shallows, unfortunately. And the only way that I can get shallows to work is by breaking everything else. Which isn't ideal at all. Can I get these to work at any other angle? Probably not. Which means like that they must clearly be wrong. I mean, I can make green in a different way. I can turn you into blue. And that's a simple blue. Okay. Then you become easily green. Which means I want to pivot you earlier. Yeah, I'm going to have to pivot you like straight away. That isn't going to work. That will. Okay. Green is going to need a strong pivot there. It's not going to work like that. The awkward divert arounds. is not ideal. Okay, so we can make a permanent green that we could potentially move later to beat the system. Okay. Right, so this isn't going to work either. Okay, let's just start by pivoting like that. Okay, so again, I've done that. That really doesn't work. I mean, the smartest one is just to get green across. But it's messy. So that gets green across. Then we need to feed blue into there. You become blue. You are now blue. It's a feedback loop, unfortunately. There's no way of getting that out. I mean, that gets blue out. And that gets blue home. But then we've got a problem. Because we need this to become reds. And I can't break it off earlier. That's now part of the system. If I remove that, that kills blue. If I change you... Okay, so that gets that through there. That just means that we have to change what happens on this end. A little. Not a lot. But enough to work. There's enough to get it to work. Okay, so might have only earned 2 shards there, but still, it was enough to get it to work. Okay, so red, green, blue. You think, what am I doing? I think this is smart. Okay, let's just start like that. Then I'll get a hard pivot. A hard pivot. And a hard pivot. Okay, so now we've got yellow. Unfortunately, we need to actually re-pivot them again. Right, too many laser beams on the screen at once, I tell you, man. Too many lasers. Lasers? Well, these lasers are very complicated. Too many lines for this early in the morning. Do one beam at a time. God. I used to be able to think way more multi-dimensionally than this, but sleep deprivation is not gonna help in that matter. Right, I need a pyramid focus in the middle that I can use for all of them. Definitely. I need a nice system that will pivot and rotate everything in the middle. And if I put that there, I've got a permanent loop then. But that's not what I meant by what I was saying. That might work. Okay, so now we've got reds. Now I'm just going to give myself permanent reds. For the fun. I could probably reconstitute white after getting all the colours. Okay, so we got blue straight in. Easy. Okay, so there's a much simpler solution to all of this. It's just putting the angles at the right angles. Without doing all of the divoting that I'm doing. Okay, that needs to be a strong angle then. Now I just need to get something that rotates into that. Okay, that makes red. Red can... Red cannot go around like that, so I need to turn you red. Okay. So I need to sacrifice my perfect divot system. Or not. I mean... So you're perfect. Right. Goodbye, permanent cycle. Sharp. Red. Dead redemption. Perfect. Okay. So that just leaves you. You need to make green. So blue and yellow. Blue. Ideally. You're dilly-dally in a different way. Because now it's just awkward. I need to somehow get it to traverse instantly, which is never going to work. Okay. So I'm going to get it to do that, which isn't ideal. Okay, so now we've got a permanent blue. That breaks the other blue. But it gets us green. Which means we never need that. I mean, that was too perfect. I can't not use that. Right? Okay, so that's a nice, simple, elegant solution as well. Then I just need to elegantly get you to divert early. That needs a strong pivot. Pivot? Why am I being so... Okay. I mean, that is cute. It's just a shame that I can't get it to work like that. And do that. I need a stronger pivot to do that, and we have none. So, the problem. Right, that's a strong pivot, that's a weak pivot. That keeps a strong pivot, but then... I mean, I can do it, it's messy. No, I can't. Not like that. Also, what would be the point? Okay. If I go strong pivot backwards, that gives us green, which I can get out, which I can almost get there. By almost, I mean literally, if I move it into a different tile. I'm gonna leave it like that because it's funny. So I could have ripped out 2 shards there and totally won that and got an extra shard. You know, if I took out 2 elements. Okay, now we've got blockers. Beta blockers. Pathing. I'm guessing this is just going to be a matter of pathing. Okay, so that's a permanent. Easy. Okay, now we've got missing gaps in the thing, which means that only specific paths work. Okay. It's an easy one. And we can just rip out the elements after. Okay. I mean, that almost gets there. Which means that then you have to do the other one in a more native way. Which of course is like that. If you can rip out all the elements in time, you're a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay. It's a matter of working out what needs rotating first. And we can only rotate these things, okay. Also, I need the toilet pretty bad. Well, I mean, that was easy enough. Perfect. So, because I need the loo, we're going to call it an episode there. So, thanks for watching. Join us again for some more. Goodbye. I'm hoping that it recorded.